Welcome back to Breakfast Central on a Wednesday morning. The federal government has presented a certificate of registration to the Congress of Nigerian Universities Academics, a separate body of academic unions. This was revealed in an invitation sent to reporters on Tuesday by the Deputy Director of Press and Public Relations, Federal Ministry of Labor and Employment, Oshundun Olajide.
The invitation stated that Ministry of Labor and Employment, Chris Ngige, will do the presentation at the Honorable Minister Conference Room, Federal Secretariat Phase 1, Abuja, by 2 p.m. CONUA, a separate body of academic unions with a presence in few Nigerian universities and few federal universities, is led by its national coordinator, Nii Shomonu, a lecturer at the Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU, Ile-Ife. Despite a ruling by the National Industrial Court on the 21st of September 2022, ordering the university to return to work, the university lecturers have remained adamant. Last week, ASUU, through its lawyers, filed an appeal against the court ruling. Now, it's important to mention that President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday accused the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, of being complicit in the corruption in the tertiary education sector in the country.
Of course, this is even as the federal government did approve the registration of two rival groups to ASUU, the Congress of University Academics, CONUA, as they are now called, and the National Association of Medical and Dental Academics, NAMDA, in what appears to be an attempt to break the ranks of striking ASUU. But the question really is, and of course, like ASUU has, the ASUU leadership has said, how relevant, are these two new groups, and, they've also described them as inconsequential. But here, the points are, the federal government, of course, has had this back and forth with ASUU. They've tried to, sometimes bully them, sometimes, of course, now they've gotten a court order that has asked them to go back to school. They did, backtrack on the court order. I remember, someone was speaking about that. But of course, it's, ASUU rather had said that they were going to appeal that court ruling from the National Industrial Court.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They are seeking more money. They are seeking better funding for universities. They are seeking a better payment system for their salaries, right? If the federal government says that, or if ASUU says the federal government has done absolutely none of these things that they have demanded, that has left them at home for the last 8 months, and the federal government says, well, go back to work, we'll somehow figure it out, because the federal government has not also said that we have done these things. The people who are going to be joining these unions, what schools are they going to be coming from, besides OAU?
Valid question.
What what's it called now?
Financial remuneration.
Exactly. Are they going to get?
Yeah.
Are they going to join the unions? Is it going to be like if you join this union, you would get paid your salary type of thing, and then lecturers will say, okay, we're going to join and leave ASUU, and then we'll get paid salary? Is your university going to be funded better when you join the union? The things that ASUU is complaining about, you are going to get the same thing. In fact, nothing will be different. The only difference is you're no longer a member of ASUU. You are now a CONUA member. But your salaries will still, pretty much be the same thing. University funding will pretty much be the same thing. And the same thing we complain about, nothing, very likely will change.
I mean, there's nothing else I can add to what you said. You've already hit the nail on the head. But we're looking forward to seeing the strike resolved. That's the most important conversation. We want the strike resolved. We want our students back in school.